Hello all, welcome back to Rogue Trader. I'm of course your game operator and narrator Soul. We just finished off getting access to the ship and getting everyone kicked off. So now comes the fun time of figuring out exactly what we're going to be doing. Journal, what say you? We got the Battle Sisters personal request. And our main storyline here. Visit Rakati. Contact with the Navis Noble Light Station. And land on Rykad Minoris. I guess we got a couple things to do. And we need new blood, new machine spirit, a keeper, new navigator. We got a whole bunch of things to do. All right, where is Argenta? Don't tell me I walked right on by her. And Zabelard. Arms. Rich Technomats. All right, Abelard.
Lord Captain. Lord Captain.
Nothing new. Master of the Vox, how about you? Ooh, connect me to the vessel's main channel. I wish to bolster the morale of my crew. It's done, Lord Captain. You address the crew with a rousing speech and hear your voice roll through the ship, reaching even the normally quiet corners of the vessel. When the broadcast ends, you hear distant shouts of approval. Yeah, that's cool. Live to serve, Lord Captain. Perfect. Where is Argenta? Right here.
Rogue Trader.
You said you had a personal request for me.
I indeed have a request, Rogue Trader. The accursed servants of Chaos who assaulted this ship took the lives of your loyal crew members, and they orphaned many children, including the progeny of the brave officers who defended their posts until the bitter end. I don't know what customary practices there are for cases like this in Von Valancia's territory, but in the world I'm familiar with, the children of such brave souls could expect to receive some special consideration. Perhaps the Rogue Trader could meet with the orphans?
Dash their tiny dreams immediately now. I will meet with them. No formalities needed. These are the children of people who gave their lives for the dynasty. The consideration is the least they deserve.
I will pass on your instructions. Thank you for taking my request to heart.
We're starting this episode off great with me already stumbling over my words. If only there wasn't so much reading. That's the beauty of it all. The motley group of adolescents do not take their eyes off you, gazing at you as if you were a creature straight from a fairy tale. That's a word. Our indefatigable sister has been keeping an eye on these pups. Abelard glances at the gathered children. It is hardly the Scola Progenum in here, but we have provided the orphans on our ship with adequate care and instruction. Argenta is standing to the side of the group. At your approach, she perks up and announces, her voice ringing. Brave ones, the master of the ship has appeared before you. The one who guides it through the darkness of the universe by the Emperor's will. Greet your Lord Captain, the rogue traitor. You notice Infernus Master Enric Montag standing a few paces away from your orphans. He watches you with approval and bows respectfully when you meet his gaze. Infernus Master, do you serve as a teacher in your spare time? Not at all, your lordship. I'm just looking out for them. It's the Infernus way to help folks in trouble. It's our job, after all. So we chip in rations here and there and make sure nobody gives them a hard time. We take the older ones into the clan's care if they want. Many in the guild are not our family by blood, but by circumstances. Well, if we're supposed to be a myth, maybe grandly addressing them might be the thing. I, the rogue trader and lord captain of the ship, speak to you now. Your parents gave their lives for a just cause and brought honor to the von Valancius banners and those of the Imperium. I am proud of them, and I believe that you'll become their worthy heirs. The teenagers hang on your every word with bated breath. Only a few at the far end of the row seem sullen and not particularly impressed by your speech. One of the scowling visitors with a thin scar across his face tosses his head back and says bitterly, "So what? Why should we care? Our friends and parents died in their dozens for you noble lot, and you just give us speeches." Argenta quickly turns to the boy. A flurry of emotions flashes in her dark eyes, like she wants both to calm him and scold him for his impudence. And maybe not. New rooms doesn't do a darn thing. Punish the troublemaker? That would be a thing. Infernus Master, since you are so concerned about the orphans, they are henceforth your clan. It falls to you to teach them the meaning of what their parents fought and died for. Thank you for your trust, Lord Captain. We won't waste it. The Inferni know all about taking pride in service, courage, and self-sacrifice. We'll make true heroes out of them for you. Henrik beams at the orphans, and they smile back at him with enraptured devotion. Young ones, you won't recognize them in a year or two. They will learn to salute and speak only when permitted by their superior officer. But right now, clowning around is all they know. Argenta rubs her temple pensively. She smiles and offers a few more words of encouragement, then leaves the bay. Yay, friend? Well, I don't know. I guess we'll find out here. I'm sorry, should I have thrown the child in the brig? Probably, actually. Oh, well. Okay. Let's take a look at the map and see what we got to play with here. The events of Warhammer Rogue Trader take place in the vast region of space known as the Coronis Expanse. The sector is composed of numerous star systems, many of which you will get a chance to visit. You'll find yourself scouring the void in search of routes leading to new uncharted systems, discovering more routes as you explore the Expanse. So what you see before you is the map of one such system. Each star system contains objects you can interact with. Such objects are marked as points of interest. Move your ship to the point of interest, then click the left mouse button on it to initiate the event or open the planet view. Okay, there's Rykad Majoris. Unidentified void ship. You there! Lord Captain, Astropathic Choir Master Zachary Ways is asking to speak to you via a private channel. Greetings, your lordship. I can report that the choir is listening tirelessly to the Immaterium. in the hope of picking up voices from the dynasty's ships or worlds. However, we have heard something horrifying instead. Amid the Imperium's tumult, something is screaming. The scream is driving your choir mad. Until it stops, we have no hope of contacting any of the dynasty's worlds. It is coming from the Owlcat System's astropathic station. Ugh. If the scream stops, will we be able to contact someone? I humbly hope so, your lordship. Perhaps we will manage to send a call for aid to one of the Lancius worlds or one of the dynasty's allies. Alright, well, I guess we're going to go visit that station. Thank you, your lordship. Void ship first. The Vox crackles to life, and Master Helmsman Revel addresses you. What we have here, Lord Captain? It is not very noticeable, but there's a void ship sitting in the local asteroid field. It sure is quiet, like it's huddled up on there on purpose. It's not like I'm surprised. The thing is more scrap heap than ship at this point. Somebody sure went to town on it. We're registering critical damage to the hull and depressurization of several compartments. Oh, there is an incoming transmission now too. Yes. Do not require assistance. Repeat, do not require assistance. Copy. Keep following. They'll pass us by, won't they? Protects. Lord Captain, I am told our augurs cannot determine the allegiance of the vessel. To be brief, there is an unidentified and badly damaged vessel within an asteroid field near the Philia colony that is refusing help, which, not to put too fine a point on it, has not yet been offered to them. Reivor, can we establish communication? Let the vessel identify itself. Yes, Lord Captain. Connection is established. Unknown vessel, we are receiving you. Identify yourselves. I repeat, identify yourselves. For a brief moment, the Vox only hisses and snaps, and then several voices at once start shouting over one another. Do not tell him, we're done for! This is Thunderfang. We are... One of the voices falters uncertainly and is replaced by another. A merchant vessel. Do you copy? We are a private merchant vessel. Right. A merchant vessel. Of course they are. Damn my stupid head. Where did I hear this name before? Thunderfang. Thunderfang, why can't we identify you? You can make out hoarse and furious whispering, even over the crackling of the static. Why? I don't know. What if... Certainly not. The whispering dies and a clear, youthful voice cuts through the static. Our vessel is badly damaged. Damage preventing the correct identification. We assure you, vessel, Thunderfang does not require aid. Reivor, damage report on the unknown vessel. Telemetry shows multiple hull breaches, most likely caused by the guns of a combat ship. Several compartments are leaking air. The bridge has been almost completely obliterated. 2 of the engines are critically damaged. Someone gave them a thrashing so solid they barely managed to limp away. Thunderfang, your vessel is badly damaged. What happened to you? The Vox responds by bursting into a cacophony of sounds, words, and emotions. Someone chuckles bitterly. Another swears with some foul expletives, and yet another hisses, fiercely demanding that the others shut up. You manage to make out little from this noise. We were just flying, minding our own business. Straight out of the blue and opened fire. Miracle we could get away. Emperor protected. And then more fire. Who? Void only knows. Roasted our tail, bombed everything. Our folks are left without our help. We never got to them. Thunderfang, now stop playing games and explain again what your business is here. And this time I highly recommend the truth. Happy now? What have you done? It's too late now. The Vox channel is again filled with the angry whispering of several voices. The whispers and static are drowned out by a clear and slightly frightened voice. Do you copy? We are from the Fellow of the Void. We did not come here to loot. On a different business. To help our own out of jail. Do not hurt. These. We already had our chronos cleaned. How about striking a deal? Our hold is full of goods. In case you are unaware, Lord Captain, the Fellowship of the Void is a disorderly assembly of several dozen pirate factions in the Coronis Expanse. They consider themselves above regular heretics solely because they sometimes have vox conversations with those who they are about to board. Were it up to me, I would make them eat a salvo from the macro cannons to shake the scum loose from the decks. They certainly deserve it. The honeyed voice of the high factotum interrupts the translation with a polite cough. I would wait on destroying the vessel if I were you. Although the moral aspects of their livelihoods do cause some awkward questions, the Fellowship of the Void remains a major supplier of goods to the local market. Perhaps you'll find dealing with them acceptable, especially in a situation where performing a warp jump is impossible. That's fair. Thunderfang, prepare for commercial exchange. So what do we have here? I have a profit factor of 10. Okay. Profit factor is a representation of the relative value of the rogue trader's warrant of trade and what opportunities and resources it can call upon. I have very little reputation with Fellowship of the Void. Add that to cargo. What's the reputation here? Required trophies are heretic trophies. Gave me 500. Xeno artifacts are 500. I can't trade anything. That's a shame. Not even fuel? Full cargo required. Ah! And they don't want provisions. So that's a little unfortunate. Melee weaponry I can trade. Gets me 100. Melee and ranged, that's all 100. Well, it's just tradable material. I guess no crafting then. Okay. Or all loot inside that cargo will be lost by trading it. That's alright. Do a little bit of that. What else do we got here? Holy gifts, fuel, jewelry, Xeno artifacts, and heretic trophies. I do have heretic trophies, but not enough apparently. Ah. Yes. The possess the Daemon engine hearts. That'd do it. Alright, well, I guess I need level 1 in order to get to cool stuff. Oh, yes. Oh my, yes. It's a great sword. Well, suddenly I am interested. As for everything else, we have heavy leather armor. Cannot be worn by this character. That's fine. Camouflage cloak. The wearer's range attacks decrease the target's dodge by -5%. Does not stack. Don't know if the flamer would be a good buy. Needs flame weapon proficiency. Heavy leather armor. I'm assuming this is probably something that's going to be pretty normal. The camouflage robe, maybe not. But I will buy that. That didn't go down. Can I get everything at level 0? Oh, okay, I can. Well then. Don't mind me. Just going to stack up on everything here. So yeah. Gives me 10. So on the next level I can get stalker gloves. Med kits. Zoa pattern autogun. And the soul pattern chainsword. That'd be it. Unless I raise up my profit factor. Well, that's fair. Indeed, very fair. Magenta. That might be worth it. Abelard, you can indeed wear the heavy leather armor. It is slightly better armor with the same stats for everything else. Yeah. Abelard in a trench coat. That is heavy armor, so I can't actually wear that. Even Argenta cannot wear it. I was going to say I'm surprised she's not wearing like Adeptus Sororitas power armor, but I guess that would probably be ridiculously overpowered at the start of the game. Probably a safe bet. She, however, can actually have the flamer. So give her that as a backup weapon. Or at least allow me to alternate if need be. Alright, so Thunderfang, we already know, is a place we can go ahead and tickle from time to time. Journal! We now have the Scream. I guess we do have actually free raid on what to do first, don't we? Well, let's visit the... Majoris is the prison planet? Mycatiphilia. We have scanned and we have found... these, yes. I shall take this group. Goods. Grab it all.
Places such as this make me think of snow. pure and untainted by human squalor, under the frozen light of a star that illuminates everything, to the very depths of one's soul.
Neat.
This ocular implant was a worthwhile investment.
Huh? The young woman stares at you, adjusting her uniform nervously. Your lordship? 1,000 pardons if I addressed you improperly. Have you come on behalf of Governor Medint, or are you here on other business? If it's the latter, you ought to know there's been a riot at the local prison. It's quite dangerous here. I am Rogue Trader Solstrom. Now introduce yourself. At once, sir. The woman stands at attention. Captain Raquel Valkyrie, servant of House Winterscale and the pilot of this shuttle. It is an honor to be greeting His Lordship von Valaxius. What happened here? There's been a prison riot on the planetoid. Sadly, it's being led by the prison warden himself, the Honorable Anathagon Castagella. There's one thing I really, really hate about 40k names. He has allied himself with the rabble that he himself was supposed to watch, and declared Raikadi Filia to be independent of the authority of the system's lawful governor. I came here as a shuttle pilot alongside the Honorable Yvain Winterscale, son of Caligos Winterscale, rogue traitor, vanquisher of Xenos, forever triumphant over the enemies of humanity, she details, enunciating every word of her overlord's title. Young Lord Winterscale wished to speak to the warden personally. The Honorable Lord means to put an end to this lawless treason. He and his escort left to meet with the insurgents, while I was ordered to wait for their return. Yvain, Abelard mutters, stroking his beard. One of his distant younger offspring, yes. That's as much as I know about him, which means he hasn't distinguished himself in any meaningful way. Oh, good. The warden himself is spearheading the riot? Yes, she bites her lip. No one expected this. Master Castaglia is a nobleman from a respected governor house and a vassal to House Winterscale. All of a sudden, he proclaimed that Raikadi Filia was now his personal domain. The prisoners were his subjects, and they would never bow to anyone again. It's pure heresy. And I take it they're looking forward to a diet of sand and gravel. What kind of madman would start a revolt on a barren rock? Why would young Winterscale have felt the need to parley with the dissidents? She sighs quietly. It's a personal matter. Master Castaglia, the seditious warden, is Lord Yvain's childhood friend. When my lord heard of the riot, the news saddened him greatly, and so he rushed here without delay, in hopes of bringing his old friend to his senses, no doubt. The first Winterscale in my memory prefers to talk rather than shoot and slash. She smiles slightly. You're quite right. Young Lord Winterscale is not his father's shadow. If he is determined to save his friend, he will try to do so no matter what obstacles get in his way. I am looking for a man by the name of Henrix van Calox. He is here, perhaps? Unless it's one of the prisoners or guards, then it seems unlikely. There are no shuttles in working order other than yours and mine. There's nothing else anyone could have used to reach this place. Is there anything else I should be appraised of before I set out? Some of the rebels have holed up in the barracks. I don't know how many, but given this is the only way through to where the negotiations are taking place, I would expect heavy resistance. Please take caution, your lordship. Lord Winterscale's guards mind the entrance so the rebels couldn't get to the shuttle. I have no more questions. You may excuse yourself, pilot. The woman freezes for a moment before asking hesitantly, Your lordship, if I have may have a minute of your time, I wouldn't have dared to trouble you with a personal matter, but the situation... In any case, have you been to the capital of Raikad Minoris yet? I wanted to ask if you saw a man there, communications officer by the name of Jasper. I have not yet been to Raikad Minoris and know nothing of this officer's fate. That's a shame. May the Emperor keep that fool from harm. Thank you for your time, your lordship. I don't delay you any further. Good luck to you, your lordship. I will contact Lord Yvain's party over Vox and inform them of your coming. Traps! Trap right here! We can disarm it, though.
I better myself through my service.
And what do we got here? Vacant guard post.
We are bound by the blood of martyrs.
Build a bridge. I cannot build a bridge. To the barracks. Well, this is lovely.
We should deal with this.
Argenta, don't you find it difficult to be without your sisters? You are a soldier without a squad.
I will fight alongside my sisters again. But my present fate is not a burden to me. No matter where I go, or who I am with, I bring death to heretics. That is what matters.
That is a fair assessment. Nice and easy.
The Emperor favors me today.
Yeah, this place is looking a little bit like a mess. Ah, what the?
Mocking me. When the faithful are idle, heresy grows.
Okay, I didn't need to heal. Who failed that perception? An injury received from a trap or sudden large amount of damage. If not removed with a medkit, it will turn into an old injury. Okay, that's neat.
Join me in prayer. Be strong. Greater trials lie ahead. Thank you.
That only got rid of one of them.
The pain will subside. Just in time. Let me tend to your wounds.
Field medicine at its finest.
Starting to wonder. Perception 35. 30. 50. Hello? Why didn't you see that?
Should I divine our next step?
I woke up with a feeling of...
How may I serve the dynasty?
Personal Diary of a Tai Shan, Part 1. Rock shit, why me? Why? I missed my tithe payment 12 years ago. 12 years! The inspector's writ got lost somewhere in the bowels of the planetary administratum. I was lying there this whole time, but they made sure to remember to tack on the fines every month. By the time they found the blasted paper and finally informed me, the total sum was so obscene it would take 3 generations of my descendants, if I had any, to pay it off. My fate was sealed. Trial, sentence, prison. All because of some draft rotter who shoved my paper in the wrong box. To be fair, I think I got off pretty easy. My bed in the barracks is about as hard as that slab of rockcrete I've got at home. Working in the quarry is much tougher than my old job. And the rules. Void take me, that old sod that governs Rykad Manaris is a bloody sadist by comparison. How do I scroll down? Can I scroll down with this? No, I can't. I am trying to read, sir. Yeah, I can't scroll down. Cool. Bad things are happening to people that should not be happening to. Yeah, I'm not seeing any other perception here. What's going on? Hello? Why, hello.
Pure cannot escape their fate. Come to chaos!
Speed up animation with spacebar, that's fine. Unfortunately, looks like we got ambushed. Who's gonna ride the lightning? Argenta, if you would, please.
God Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart. Faith without deeds is worthless. Doubt is for the... None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
And once more with feeling.
The Emperor...
Very good.
Death to the weak!
I bring ruin. Let's get to it.
Ow!
I've never felt pain like this.
That was actually extremely painful. I am wondering about whether or not I am at the wrong place. Sudden large amount of damage indeed. Yep. Are we bleeding? Yep. We are bleeding. Okay. I'm killing them fast enough. Grenadier Guard is going to be a pain.
On it. Farewell. I'm not so sure.
Okay, well, I screwed that up. Nobody's got guns, though. It's all weapons.
And so shall it be done.
Very short range, this.
I am the chosen weapon that will crush the heathens.
Very low damage, this, too.
Rejoice in service.
Well, Abelard, you're going to have a busy day here.
The Emperor commands.
And then a little knockback to really put you on your feet, isn't it?
I will do my duty. It will be done. My place is at the fore.
I'd like to put him up here, but this thing, or this thing, this person
Indeed.
is a threat. He must be treated as such.
Guided by faith. Be strong. Greater trials lie ahead.
I owe you one.
I don't have anywhere near enough medkits for this. Ooh, a dodge? Really? Well, that's gonna be interesting. Don't one-shot her.
Death to non-believers.
Well, someone's handy with a knife.
Time to slaughter someone.
Pain of this mortal flesh means nothing.
Okay, I am clearly way out of my league here. I'm getting the crap kicked out of me.
Rejoice in service. I will not. Another step towards our ultimate victory.
All right, Abelard. A nimble prisoner needs to go. But I don't think I'm close enough to deal with him.
Follow my lead.
Do have the charge.
At your beck and call. It will be done.
We're ready to receive someone when they come around the corner here. Then we're gonna pop that. Gain Furious Recital.
The enemies of the Emperor.
Let's go get rid of the nimble prisoner.
As the Emperor commands, I act. Doubt is for the weak. None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
That's enough of you. We'll save that.
Will do.
I can't see around that corner, so I got nothing to do.
Is the will of chaos.
There's a parry. I'm bleeding quite profusely here.
I can't allow myself to do this.
I didn't kill him.
I won't suffer this.
I will do like you.
Give you, we'll give you endure. This is getting a little bit dicey. All right, Grenadier Guard, what do you got?
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
Knocking Abelard around. That's what you got.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury.
No can do.
No line of sight.
I enemies tremble.
Okay, we're just gonna hold back here for a minute. Fight doesn't end this turn, then at least I'm right. Oh god, it's not gonna end this turn.
At your beck and call. No matter the cost. Victory is imminent.
Unless I use my glorious deed and just cut him in half. Beautiful.
Sins hidden in the heart turn all to
With you at my side.
How many medkits do I have? Not enough now.
Grasp.
Not enough. I didn't have anything fancy. Force grenade. Yeah, we'll collect everything here. Got a consumable item, equip it to use it, you betcha, just like everything else out there. More goods. What is that? Just terrible beds.
Divine watches over us.
Well, that I figured out by myself.
I'm at your service.
Can I please?
The future you see could be the whispers of the archenemy. How can you trust your visions, Adira?
I don't think that's the question you wanted to ask. What you wanted to ask was, how can others bring themselves to trust a despicable psyker like me? Face it, sister. Not everybody's as pig-headed as you are.
Well, this is fun. They're getting along so well.
The strain has taken its toll.
I am perplexed. Each stack inflicts a -10 penalty to any ballistic skill, weapon skill, intelligence, or perception test. The effect will be removed at the end of combat. If you gained outside of combat, visit the void chip to remove. I actually have to go back because that is punishing. Wow. Okay. Prison guard key. And collect that one because we kind of need it. This is a lovely place. Look at all the body parts. And dozens of victims were slain here. That's neat.
Know your duty.
Nothing's impossible for this old officer.
Uh-oh. Oh. My brother in the dawn is nigh. The Optimates will guide us into a new existence. That's high. Yeah. Yes. Yes, my dear brethren. Have a taste of my steel. Oh, I've longed for this, my dear brethren. Hi. Thank the throne. Normal-looking faces. We thought we were going to die here with these nutters. The old man with a gap-toothed smile drops his weapons and holds out his hands in a placating gesture. Please don't shoot us, your nobleness. Let us speak a word. Well, this is a welcome change. Talking before shooting. Still, Lord Captain, the look of this ragtag bunch hardly inspires trust. Yeah, that's fair. Give me a reason not to execute you on the spot. Here's the deal. We're honest, quiet inmates. We didn't want to riot, but, well, sitting it out wasn't really an option either. The warden's lapdogs made short work of those who refused to join in the festivities. So we had to, play along. But that's all it was, play. We never meant no offense to Governor Medina, nor the unlawful authority of House Winterscale. Give us a chance, eh? We just want to wait until everything blows over and we go back to our cells and quietly do the rest of our time. A repentant, honest heretic? How novel. Judging by Abelard's tone, the seneschal is utterly unimpressed by the old man's ingratiating monologue. Tell me more about the warden and the riot. Ha! I saw your tongue talking about that heretic. But if you insist, here's how it is. The warden of this here prison, the Honorable Master Castaglia, I hope someone says that so I can understand how that's pronounced, was a crackpot from the start. The previous warden ran things the proper way. Prayer, 1 meal a day, work, a punch in the chompers from the guards, work again. But the new one? Do you know what his first decree was? He introduced lunches and dinners. By the 9 devils, that's 3 meals a day. The man was obviously stark raving mad. Things only went downhill from there. The guards quitted with the teeth punching. The warden forbade them. Instead, the overseers started counting which prisoners were digging up more things in the quarry or swinging their pickaxes harder or whatnot. And then, would you believe it, they put together a list of best workers. And if someone on that list also showed good behavior, that's when they get promoted to an optimate. That's the upper crust among us jailbirds. Or that's how it was at first. Then the warden decided it's the optimates, not the guards, who should be in charge of punishments. And that it wasn't the overseer's job to watch the prisoners work. It was the optimates. Well, let me tell you, that's when these goody two-shoes really started to shine. The guards aren't even in the same league as our dear fellows, the optimates. In the old days, we had maybe 5 or 10 stiff kicking in a week, and now, well, now we were lucky if it was only 50. And that wasn't even the end of it. Warden Castaglia moved out of his chambers to live right in the quarry under the dome. And I think something in his new home really scrambled his brain. He began spouting the wildest things like the optimates are saints who will behold the truth. And he started taking them to the quarry. Not all of them returned. The ones who did, you wouldn't recognize them, more beast than man. They were butchering people left and right, even guards and overseers. The warden himself had armed them. And that's the whole sob story. But I knew it from the moment he let us have dinners. Oh, this wouldn't end well. Idra nods knowingly. The old codger's right. Whenever nobles start giving handouts to commoners, something always goes wrong. She notices your look and catches herself. I mean that with all due respect, your lordship. No offense intended. Well, if I spare you, what do I gain from it? Now, how can lowly jailbirds hope to thank your noble self? Ah, I have an inkling. You see, us here, we're... how should I put this? Different from the rest of the prisoners in this place. They're all petty thieves from Owlcat Minors, debtors, gutter snipes. They're no one serious. Now, we, your nobleness, are cut from a different cloth altogether. We're fortune seekers from the void. Why don't we tell you where on Footfall Station? You know, Footfall, the only shipyard and the best market in all the Coronis expanse? Yes. So, where on Footfall you can find some very serious, business-minded people, and how you can get yourself a very special discount from them on some very special goods. What kind of very serious people? The most serious kind, your nobleness. Have you heard about the Fellowship of the Void? It's the largest pirate alliance in the Expanse. There is no leader, of course, but there are some terribly serious captains who decided that cutting each other's throats over loot was, what do you call it? Counterproductive. But cutting throats together, now that's anti-counterproductive. And, well, their joint efforts leave them with an excess of spoils, so they need to dispose of it somehow. And I, your nobleness, just happen to know someone who handles such things, such kinds of dealings on behalf of those various serious people. Yeah, okay. You're pirates. I came across a void ship belonging to your associates. They were planning on to break you out. The man grunts, huffs, then makes up his mind. Well, now that that's out of the bag, our fellows were supposed to come and get us a long time ago, but they got tied up somewhere. Void Kraken's gullet with them. And in all this time we had to wait, this happened. Pardon me for trying to pull the synth wool over you. It's just that we want nothing to do with this whole warden nonsense. So what now? Will you let us go? Idra cracks her neck. Sure, no problem. Today you tell us a little lie. Tomorrow you stick a torpedo on our side from that ship of yours. If it doesn't fall apart the moment our helmsman sneezes in its general direction. Choices. I don't really want to get on the Fellowship of the Void's bad side. And they did just kill half of the people with them to talk to me. Very well. I shall spare you. Oh, that's so great to hear, your nobleness. Just great. Now there's a true aristocrat. Not that warden creep. Now then, your nobleness, where was I? If you're ever on Footfall Station, there's this district there, the Shadow Quarters. It's called that because it's located behind the statue of our holiest emperor. I've known folks who called it something else, also on account of it being behind the statue. Don't repeat their mistakes, I tell you. Reverend Herone must waste no time finding and burning them all. Forgive an old man for getting distracted. So, Footfall, the Shadow Quarters. There's a bar there built into the remains of an old ship. And in that bar in the back room, a certain Ryza does her business. Tell her Grandpa Backval says hello. You'll be your favorite client in the blink of an eye. There we are. Well, your nobleness, we'll be going now if you don't mind. No, we are doing Iconoclast. I shall not leave you here to die at the hands of the Warden's henchmen. Go, tell my pilot that it is the Lord Captain's order that you be sent to my ship. You will join my ship's crew. You have my personal pardon as a rogue trader. Thanks. We are most grateful, your nobleness. The old man glances at you somewhat skeptically, but then smiles and leaves. Okay. Let's grab the goods.
Experience? Nothing matters more.
Oh, we'll take a ball. Thank you very much. Bunch of pistols. Nothing else really in the room. Could demolish this though. I don't think we will.
We shall reclaim what is rightfully ours.
More oh, hello. And what, pray tell, are you? Viner's staff? The wielder of the staff gains the consign ability. The ability is also available in its heroic act and desperate measures versions. Cool. Gas cloud grenade. Hey, a med kit. We're getting something. Oh, Xeno artifacts. I'll take those. Saturated cape. When the wearer uses endure, they immediately remove one of the effects on them in the following order: burning, toxin, and bleeding. I know exactly who needs that cape. Well, the only dude that's got endure. Medkits. So expensive.
We are bound by the blood of martyrs.
Build the bridge. Oh, that worked. All right, well, like I said, this is punishing. Like each stack is a -10 penalty. We gotta go back to the ship and get that removed. And they may have to reassess, because I don't think this this was a good spot to start off our journey. It's actually. That or we need more experience somewhere along the lines. Can I go back to... Nope. Ah, void ship management. Cool. Look at all the things I don't have. I can upgrade stuff already. I got 100 scrap. No weapons, no other. Okay, so there's no crafting, but there's a bunch of stuff you got to gather, and then once you gather enough, then you can do your upgrades. This can be immediately upgraded. It says current upgrade level is 0. I knew it. It's gonna cost 50 scrap. Those weapons I don't have yet. And there's an open spot, no components available. But I can make the ship tougher. But I'm a little curious about how important scrap is going to be. Speed 11, maneuverability 3, damage reduction 0, damage bonus 0. Beaches! Yeah, that's special abilities, that's cool. Learn new combat maneuvers, develop offers posts, improve flagship abilities at every rank to dominate the void in the expanse. The ship has levels, that's cool. That's a lot of things. How about posts? What are we looking at here? I can assign people here to actually make things better. Okay, well. Then I will put you here. Supreme Commander will, of course, be me. Master Cannon could be a Genta. Reloads on macro cannons that were fired during the acceleration phase. Okay. Swing run. The flagship flies in a straight run, making a full U-turn at the end of its movement. Cool. Shield Master. What is this? Reinforcing certain sectors of the shields. Okay. Master maneuvers. While moving, the flagship may make its next turn at 90 degrees instead of the usual 45. Very sharp quarters. Warp wave. Flows of the material may cause an enemy ship to immediately turn 45 or 90 degrees depending on the ship's maneuverability. If the enemy ship has suffered hull damage, this abrupt turn additionally deals damage equal to from 15 to 20% of the ship's missing hull for a 45-degree turn and deals that damage twice for a 90-degree turn. Neat. That's actually pretty good. And what do we get here from Master of Etherics? The flagship's next shot gains +2 extra range. Okay, well, it looks like there's going to be ship combat, so that's a thing. Cool. You know what? We'll do that upgrade. Why not? Damage bonus has gone up. And damage reduction has gone up as well. Not the worst thing in the world. I don't know if when we're actually going to be doing ship combat, but cool. Back to the bridge real quick. Because I do dare think that we might need to have a personal sit down with ourselves here and think about what we're doing. Because we just got schlacked. Hard. We can send this to cargo. That to cargo. Divination rod might be a thing. Last pistol. There is a full hammer here. It's 9 to 14 damage. I'm sorry, is that a shotgun? One-handed shotgun. Range is better. Max ammo is a little bit less, but yeah, the range is better than the shotgun I got right now. Little hand cannon? Why not? Also a las gun. Two-handed ranged weapon, light. Current equipment is looking better. You got body gloves, you got light, you can wear medium. By the reduction in dodge. Everybody's gonna get a force grenade, I guess. We got 4 in stock. Might as well. Not doing any good just sitting in storage. What is consign? Yes, we can just do a quick little equip and find out, can't we? The next hit against every creature in combat, both allies and enemies, will be an automatic critical hit. The psychic power always triggers perils of the warp. Oh, no. No. Nope. No, thank you. Do not want. Give you the well-maintained stub revolver just in case you need a sidearm. Abelard is pretty much okay. All right. So yeah, no, we're gonna have to do a quick reassessment on that one because it seems we are wildly underleveled in order to be doing that. Try a different location, I guess. Oh, but the downside is the only way we get more experience is by fighting. And the only way we're gonna get more fights is by going to places and then fighting, which sucks. Oh well, it is what it is. In the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for checking out this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to do all the YouTube things. Every little bit does help. In the meantime, stay warm, stay safe, and I will see you in the next video. Take care, all.
I'm inbound on your starboard. 7 high tech. Eat this, toaster. Target acquisition is screwed. Give me manual controls now.